Someone told me your snack game is trash, and I refuse to allow that to happen. So let me teach you how to make rissois. You're gonna need equal parts water and flour. You're gonna also need 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. Melt the water and the butter and then add your flour. Once everything starts heating up, you remove it from the stove and you mix it together. You're gonna need to knead this bad boy. Knead it on the kitchen counter because it's easier. However, if you are feeling lazy, of course you are allowed to feel lazy. Dust some flour on your kitchen surface and knead it with your hands. You want the dough to be elastic, but you don't want to overdo it. So knead it for like 2 minutes and set it aside. You might need to oil your container or maybe wrap it up on a filled paper and put it in the fridge. The dough has to last for at least 1 hour in the fridge in order for you to be able to work with it easily. The vegan version doesn't have eggs because, of course, we do not eat animals, but whatever you want. I'm using frozen spinach because that's the best bag for your money, and also who wants to get and handle fresh spinach when spinach is a fake and it's a liar. So I removed my spinach from the freezer and I've left it on the kitchen counter for the duration while my dough was resting. However, you can just pop it in the microwave and follow the directions. Normally, you have instructions on the package on how to defrost the spinach easily. Once my spinach has defrosted, then I just added my usual condiments because you need to season the filling, right? So for the filling, we are using 200 grams of frozen spinach. I am removing the excess water because that will just be pointless because you want your dough to be together and dry. So I added vegan cheese, I add garlic and salt and pepper. That's it. Once you're ready, you set aside your filling and we're gonna create our rissois pastry. You remove your dough from the freezer. We're gonna spread it. I'm using a cup or anything to make shape, a round shape. Dust the kitchen surface, dust the flour and start cutting. To make rissois is almost like making dumplings. That's why I call rissois the dumplings of Portugal. Create your shape and then we're gonna add the filling, fold it in half, and that's pretty much it. This is such an easy thing to do and you can just make a huge batch and put it in the freezer. Once you're ready, you can always deep fry them or make them in the air fryer. I deep fry mine just because why am I being stingy while I want a snack? Oh, we can make a healthy snack. Well, that's on you. If you want to make a healthy snack, whatever floats your boat. So, just to reiterate, add the filling, fold it in half. It always helps to add water on the edges of the dough because it's easier to close, but you don't need a massive amount of water, just a little bit to make your fingers wet, and it's easier to fold the pastry and seal it because you don't want any oil to actually get inside. I guess you can. Once you have your dough ready, you need to then dust the already made rissois with breadcrumbs. I will advise you to use breadcrumbs instead of panko because panko will give it a different texture and that is not rissois. This is the only part of the recipe that I think it's kind of a non-negotiable because I'm making it vegan. I'm not even using normal eggs, right? So to dust the rissois and actually make it Portuguese style, I'm using water. You can also use milk, but water is cheap, so why use milk, right? And so you put the dough in the water and then you sprinkle with the breadcrumbs like you see on the screen. This is so easy to make, I swear. It takes me 1 hour and a half to make this just because the dough needs to sit in the fridge for some time, cool down. But once it's done, you have your snack ready for the week or for whatever you have parties. The filling is up to you, okay? Don't worry about it. Do whatever you want to put inside. The Portuguese recipe normally have shrimp or it has some type of minced meat. This is a vegan channel, of course we don't have that. But 2 hours later, I have my snacks. I'm gonna freeze the rissois and I will just take them out, put them in the air fryer. If I wanna fry them, I can also normally fry them, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great week ahead and besitos.